Hey guys, so I'm bringing you the video as I promised with step-by-step instructions on how to work ZNZ and how to get the most of it. Okay, so for those of you that don't know me, my name is Paige and I'm a 19-year-old mother of 2 children. Having kids means you have to provide. You have to do anything and everything that you can possibly do to make sure your babies have what they need. Okay, so basically a little background information about me. When I came across ZNZ, I was in a pretty bad situation. I was getting disconnect notices for my water and my electric. Um, I was getting notices in the mail to get our car taken away from us because we couldn't keep up with the payments. Because my fiance was in between jobs. He was working for a gas and oil company that wanted to work him out of the state for weeks at a time, which wasn't okay because we've got small children and they need their dad. So basically, I was looking for jobs for both of us. You know, anything and everything we could possibly do just to make it in this world. Um, I just would like to put out there that, I don't get government assistance. Most teenage mothers take full advantage of government assistance, and I do not. I do not get any kind of help from anybody. It's me and my fiance on our own. It is up to us to provide for our children. And I feel like we made those children, we should be the ones taking care of them. And no, there's not anything wrong with government assistance. I don't have any problems with it. And those of you that do use it, good for you. Take advantage of it if you need to. But I don't. Okay, so basically I, did what I had to do, went looking for jobs, and I kept coming across this ad for a work from home position. And I kept seeing it and thinking it was a scam. Like, scam, like why the heck would anybody in their right mind post that kind of stuff just to get people like attention, I guess, is what it was. Like, I thought this guy was just trying to get attention. And I went looking at his posts, and they went as far back as April of 2012. So I decided, out of desperation, to email the guy and find out more information about ZNZ. So I did, and I talked to him for a little bit, and I had to see it for myself. So I went and did my own research for it. And I found absolutely nothing, not one single thing written bad about ZNZ. There was nothing. I could not dig up any dirt on the company at all. So I was like, okay, I'm going to try it. What's the harm? I mean, I don't see anything bad written about it, so what can it hurt? I had nothing else to lose at this point. So I went ahead and tried it, and I went through my trial offers and did what I had to do. And in my first day, I made $121. That is really good for somebody starting out. $121 for just starting out with ZNZ. That's really good. But in the same sense, I was taking the time to fire away those posts. I was posting them all over Facebook. I was posting them on Craigslist. Anywhere that allowed classified ads, I was posting. So I did anything and everything to bring traffic to myself. And, I've been doing it for a few weeks now, and I've learned a lot since that very first day. And I have good days and I have bad days. Some days I don't make a single freaking dollar with it. But most days I do make something. Whether it's $20 for one referral or, the most I made in a day was $220, I think. It can be really good. It just all depends on what you put into it and getting your name out there and getting your website out there. Okay, so let me start with what, ZNZ is, because that's probably really important for those of you that are looking into doing it. ZNZ is a large company that works with major Fortune 500 companies like Netflix, Discover Card, Disney, GoDaddy.com, Blockbuster, Equifax, and that's just to name a few. Those companies have contracted with ZNZ to offer their products and services. So basically, what it is like those companies aren't getting as much exposure as they used to, because nowadays there's cable boxes out there that allow you to fast forward through commercials. So TV advertisement is almost useless anymore. So, they had to find something else that would bring them traffic to their sites. So these companies are offering trials and free products and free trials to people to get their attention, to show them, hey, this is what we have. We want you to try it. You'll like it. And if you don't, you don't have to do it. Okay? So the way that it works is ZNZ is paid by those companies to pay people like you and me to refer people like you and me to their sites. Okay? So that's how the job works. It's as simple as that. All you have to do is copy and paste ads, recruiting ads. Do what I did to bring you to me. Post those ads explaining to people what it is. You've got this work from home position and you want to give it to them. That is what sells. That is what will bring people to you. Okay, so for ZNZ, there's two parts. There's ZNZ1 and ZNZ Big Cash. With ZNZ1, you're paid $20 per referral. Okay? With ZNZ Big Cash, you're paid $81 per referral. So you've got Joe Schmo that completes both parts in 20 minutes. Well, that's $101 for you in your pocket. No taxes taken out, nothing. It is your money. Okay? So let's say you've got Joe Schmo and Jane Doe that does hers, and Jane Doe only does ZNZ1. Okay? Well, she doesn't get through to ZNZ Big Cash because she gets impatient and doesn't want to finish it. So that's still $121 in your pocket. So the program is really nice. I really, really like it so far. I don't have not a single bad thing to say about it. It's helped me a lot, and it has dug me out of a huge, deep hole that I've put myself in right now. Anyway, let me go to how the job works. Okay, so you can work full-time or part-time. It's completely up to you. What you put in is what you're going to get out. So if you only want to give me 4 hours a week of your time, then you're probably not going to make any more than $20 a week. I mean, it is what it is. You're just not. But if you want to give me 4 to 6 hours of your time a day, I can guarantee you're going to be bringing in a couple $100s a week, if not more than that. You know, like my mentor, he is good. He is very good, and he knows what he's doing, and he's been doing it for a year now, and he's knocking out $1,000 weeks. It is very, very possible to do that. You know, it just depends on how much time and effort you're going to put in, and if you've got patience. If you don't have patience, kick rocks. It's not going to work for you. It really isn't. To be perfectly honest, it's not going to work. But if you've got patience and you're as money hungry as I am, it will work. I promise you, it will work. I am living, breathing proof that it works. You know, I've sent out screenshots of my PayPal account to show people, like, hey, I am really being paid with this company. No, it is not a job. I mean, they aren't legally obligated to anything, and we're not legally obligated. And if we don't want to work for 5 days straight, we're not going to get fired. But you're still going to get a lot out of it. You know, you can use it to your fullest potential and be extremely satisfied. Okay? So, basically, all that you need is a reliable internet connection and a computer. What I can give to you, what I offer you when you do want to sign up, I can give you a free website that will help you direct people to your actual ZNZ1 account and Big Cash account. So you will always 100% of the time get credit for your referrals. As long as they are clicking your link, you will get credit for your referrals. Always. I will make sure you have that available to you. And I can offer you free one-on-one training. So if you sign up with me, I can promise you I will always give you the training that I can. If I don't know the answer to your question, I will make sure that you have an answer within an hour or so. You know, the ZNZ technical support, they're very good about responding to questions and emails. So I will help you any way that I can. And you can also get like direct email support with them directly. If you know you don't find my help useful, you can always email them and they will help you. And I also have a ton of tools and resources that will help you expand your business and get your name and email out there. So, okay, when it comes to being paid, you can choose from the very beginning of sign up if you want to be paid via PayPal, Payza, commission checks sent in the mail, or you can rack up your referrals to get paid in an iPhone or an iPad. And what that means is after you have, I think it's like 27 referrals racked up, you can get an iPhone, which is useless to me because I already have one. But, that's why I chose PayPal, because it's free and it's very fast and it's secure. I see my money the very next day. I love it. So if you can do PayPal, I suggest you do PayPal. If your expectations are set very high and you're thinking you're going to get rich quick, you're going to be really disappointed, because it's not that at all. You're not going to see $10,000 in a week. You're not going to see $1,000 in a day. But you can see hundreds of dollars in a week. And, that is promised if you put the time and effort into it. Okay? And basically, time is money. Your time is essential. So use it efficiently. Don't go wasting your time on Facebook just chatting away with people and wasting time like I do. I do that all the time. I'll get on Facebook to post ads and start having a conversation with my best friend from Kentucky about whatever, and then get caught up in that life rather than what I should be doing right now. Okay? It's very easy to do. So if you can avoid that, avoid it. But like I said, more time that you put in, the more money you're going to make. It's a very easy concept. When it comes to trials, when you complete the necessary trials needed to move forward and refer others, as I have referred you, you can find very many free trials if you actually look for them. Some are free and ask you for your card info to charge you for the following month or when your trial is over. My advice to you, if you don't want your card to be charged or do not like their service, you should send them an email or shoot them a phone call and let them know you do not want your card to be charged. Okay, this requires a lot of patience, like I said, and this is where I lose people. Because generally, nobody wants to put their card information out there. Nobody. But when you've got Netflix asking for your card information so they can do your trial or whatever, you're like, well, they are offering me a free month or whatever. Yes, they are offering you a free month, but they want their money for the next month that you use their service. And if you don't want that service, you have to give them your card information to get that free trial regardless. But if you don't want their service for the following month and don't want your card to be charged, you need to contact them and cancel. Always cancel. Okay? And like I said, if you don't have patience to do that, then don't even bother. Kick rocks. It's not going to work for you. You have to have patience. Okay? And if you're as money hungry as I am and as motivated as I am, then sending out a few cancellation emails and phone calls is not going to be a problem at all. Okay? And I would like to remind you all that I started this business with $7. That's it. $7. Okay? And that was for the big cash trials because, like I said, it takes a little bit more time, but it is very, very worth it. Very worth it. I spent that $7 and I made $121 in that day. Very worth it. But I was just like the majority of all you, and I still am. I still have more week at the end of my money. But you put forth the time and you put forth the effort and you will see results. I promise you that. I can solemnly swear that you will see results. And I'm going to be posting this video on Facebook. I've got like close to 800 friends right now, and all of you guys are my friends and family. And even if we're not really close, I've seen you in high school or at a job or something. I know all of you pretty much on a personal basis, and I'm not going to direct you in the wrong path. I'm just not. Okay, so I hope this video was useful to you, and if you have any questions at all, please feel free to contact me. I am here to help, and I will always be here to help. I will not leave you hanging, I can assure you. Have a good night, guys.